Salute. Salute, 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 salute. Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking building, man. It's your boy Ice, man, and we on that motherfucking live stream tip once again, man. We on that motherfucking 2K tonight. That's right, we on that 2K tonight. You heard it right. Yes, sir. We're gonna continue our dominance, man. But yeah, man. But anyway, man, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, man, Iceup, so you know who said it, man. Iceup84. We in the gaming lounge one more again, man, for another live stream. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? How we do things around here. You know, I am the founder. I am he. I am him. I am the founder of the gaming lounge. I am Iceup84, and this is the gaming lounge. I want to welcome each and every last one of y'all to the lounge, man. Hope that y'all having a prosperous evening and night. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully the rest of the week and your weekend is the same. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, hey, you already know what it is. I require one rule before you enter into the lounge, and that's that you take your shoes off. Once you take your shoes off, you may enter into the lounge. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss nothing I drop. Also, leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how you feel about the content. And last but not least, share the video so we can keep or get Ice more into the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? I just ask those few things, man, if y'all don't mind. You know, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into some 2K action, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Some 2K action tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get shit popping right away, y'all. All right. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we live, baby. I apologize about the wait, but we live. We are for sure live. Let's get it.
That person is setting me up to justify his bad deeds, and I won't do it. You always know. We always know.
Hey, I got 5 games to go to get to 20, baby. We're going to move up to that silver tier.
That way sometimes feels better, so we may choose that way and justify it by rationalization in order to make ourselves feel better about the bad that we did. In the mystery schools, they refer to this mystical time of coming out of the age of innocence as the Luciferian philosophy. I've tried to illuminate you with this for years on my radio broadcast. In the Bible or in the church, they talk about the fall of man. Same thing. There's only one difference between the Luciferian philosophy and the fall of man, is that those who talk about the fall of man believe in God. Whether or not they believe in a Savior, they believe in God. The ones who believe in the Luciferian philosophy do not. Now here's how that works. In the Bible, we're told that Eve was tempted by Satan to eat of the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. God had commanded Adam and Eve not to eat of the fruit of that tree. If you do, ye will surely die. Isn't that the commandment?
Let's get it, y'all. Let's see if we can get to 500 subs, baby. Absolutely.
God lied to you.
Appreciate you, Sag. Sag83 and the Bizzle.
That you too can become God. But first you have to eat of the fruit of this tree. And if you do, you will surely not die, but shall become as gods. Isn't that true?
Greetings, everyone.
Salute to Aerospace too, man. We live on YouTube, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tell your audience, tell your friends. We live on YouTube right now, man. The channel is Iceup84 Gaming Lounge. Iceup84 Gaming Lounge. Iceup84 Gaming Lounge, man. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Sub up. Appreciate that support, homie. Let's get it.
And on paper, Greg,
I see that record too, man. I see you ain't no slouch.
But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Phoenix ball.
Outside, Jones. Durant in the corner. Fires it up. The shot goes in.
Good
First
shot.
shot, first basket.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Ball looking over the floor. Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Pass to Bull. To the middle. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Nurkic. No good from Booker.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
First team foul.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, in 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Pass to Champagny. Now here's Barnes. Sohan with the screen. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. From past the arc.
That's right.
Rebound by Nurkic.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
On the wing, Jones. He's looking for Bull and finds him. Over Sohan. Ball stolen.
The atheist. Wow.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Sohan. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Assisted by.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
San Antonio.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams changing it up here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul, right side. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. We've got 1:08 left in the first. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
A drive by Paul. Pass to Vassell. Five to shoot. It's stolen by Allen. .35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Booker inside. He shoots again. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
Spurs trail by 5. .17 seconds left in the first quarter. Vassell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back the ball. Kept alive. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 5. From Footprint Center. Back in a moment.
The Spurs, 6.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Suns leading by 5. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And so is Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Barnes the screen.
There you go.
In the corner, Collins with it. Traps in the tray.
Zach Collins.
Collins has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant was the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Like every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Football. Substitution on the court.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Softly drops in the floater. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Suns making a change here. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Castle. Collins in the post. Trying to get open is Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one falls. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Pass to Nurkic. Now Beal. It's Durant on the wing. Releases. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Durant's got 8 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Collins. Nice D from Durant.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Using his length inside, Durant.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find back to that difficult shot.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
To rush out over the water to a place called Kuwait or Iraq and die in the godforsaken sands of a place that nobody can even find on a map and never heard of until it happened. All so that he can be called a patriot, someone his family can be proud of. It escapes me.
I see what he's saying.
Here's Wembanyama for 3.
Get it, y'all.
Grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Here's Jones. After the basket by San Antonio. KD looking around. In comes Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive. Using those long strides and then taking flight.
Inside. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that, homie.
What about the time he cursed the fig tree? You know, pious Christians sometimes make me very angry.
Appreciate that, Clue. Yep, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Suns leading by 8.
And that's why
You know,
motherfuckers
Greg, with
running
the
around
combination of
world.
Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
86 minus 2, yes sir. You already know,
all
homie.
5 guys have to work
Salute
in unison,
PT.
and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio.
Goodness.
He says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin will certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker draws the double. Outside, Jones. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. A leaner. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One he'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
That's right.
With a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best.
Speak on it. They don't want you to be dangerous, brother.
2K Sports coming
God.
after this break.
Dang. Hey, Bo, gotta be a dangerous man out here, man. I'm telling you. Wow.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
What about the time he cursed the victory? You know, pious Christians sometimes make me very angry. They don't even know.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
He's a dangerous man.
Outside, KD.
My God, so well.
Tough 2 from Durant.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Now Durant. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
To Champagne. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from the mistakes and move forward. Next play.
That's why they don't want marriage.
Booker with no one around. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
It's a method to their madness.
With the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's putting his foot on the cutting.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
You shouldn't even be in the battlefield. Everyone's watching. That's why losing the war. Don't tell me you're not, because I'm not really great knowledge about who's winning and who's losing this war. And I can assure you that you're losing a war.
Let's see those moves.
Doesn't mean it can't be turned around. It'll never be turned around until you learn what you need to know. You don't even recognize half the weapons that they use against you.
It's all mental.
And some of them seem so insignificant that you don't even try. They want to create a world where everybody is happy all the time.
Right.
Doing all of the things that
It's all mental.
is wrong to do. If you're not from a religious upbringing, but you have a good brain and you understand the purpose of morals and ethics, it's still the wrong thing to do. If you're a thinking person.
You're a thinking person.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Oh, boy.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns had some growing pains in that first season. But look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Taking 2 shots.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships? And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Third degree. You get buried alive.
Champagne. Owen with the screen.
Americans for all these years have been looking around for the enemy.
To the paint.
They've never been able to
Shot
find
clock
the
at
enemy.
5.
So those who control them were able to
Here's
control them
Champagne.
even better
And the 3
by
off target.
giving them an enemy.
Suns lead by 14.
That's what Stalin and Churchill, Roosevelt determined and drafted.
KD, that's for 2.
Be the enemy.
And it's
Good
finished
shit,
going
bro.
again.
And this is how you want to come out of a half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he wills that one in. Sinking right
Oh
to the
my
line.
God.
Yeah, monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And San Antonio has possession. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Ball outside. Off target with his 3.
All existing governments save theirs
Swiped away.
and shackle the mob in a system
It's Zohan, top of the
of
key.
eternal oppressive debt
Back to Wembanyama.
in a propagandized world to make
Barnes
them
looking
believe
around.
that they are happy in
A
this
floater. Great D that time from Durant.
Hell
You
yeah.
gotta give credit to
Hell
the D for
yeah.
never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
I tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan. He can really do it all.
This was at 1996.
Forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guy.
He identified himself as a high priest of the mysteries. Because on the front of his Christmas cards that he sent to all of his followers was the penis of Osiris.
That's right.
The phallus, the obelisk.
That's right. That T. That tree.
Tied around the base, which represented the testes.
That's right. That's right.
What he was saying to you,
The ornaments are the balls. That's right.
he was saying,
The ornaments are the balls.
he was laughing at you.
They are the balls, man. The ornaments are the balls. The phallus, the great phallus.
That's which was taken over in peasants' revolt in England by the Knights Templars who had sworn revenge upon the old hospitalities of St. John's, which later became the Knights of Malta because of their role in the suppression of the Templars. How many of you watch Trinity?
So both teams making some changes here.
How many of you watch Pat Robinson? You ever seen the cross in the ground? Do you know what that means? It's the symbol of the Templars. The Knights Templar.
Yep.
It is the symbol of the unification of the church and the government.
Just over 3.5
Joining
minutes through
together.
the third quarter of play now.
That's right. It's church and state.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
The people suffer.
Booker's got 8.
It has always happened.
1:16 left to play in the third. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes, and after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there, but whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Damn,
Gets the three-pointer fall.
That's Beal's wheelhouse, catch and pop.
Hey, but you know, I mean, the Spurs ain't bad, but yeah, they definitely ain't no match for these
They
guys.
could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's too much firepower over there, bro.
Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Dunn. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal from long range. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 19.
I'm trying to compete, but you know, it's
When you're out and running, this is who you want to get it to. Keldon Johnson has a great feel for how to score on the break.
Outside, Jones.
If you really want to take over the government and make it a theocracy, because I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen if you do that. You're going to burn people at the stake.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly.
Because whichever one controls the government, you're going to have to conform to that teaching, and if you don't believe in it, you're a heretic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
What is our common bond truly? Freedom. Freedom.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 17. There's a screen by Collins. And the shot goes in. Collins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Great recognition of the mismatch of using this smaller defender. Poor guy.
Johnson left side.
Holy freedom. It means
6 on the shot clock. Back to Vassell.
even if they disagree with you.
His first shot coming late. Jump shot is good that time.
They used every bit of the shot clock. Good thing to sell was ready to go.
Here's KD. Rebounded by the Spurs.
In that sea of America, militia, uniformed patriots.
Collins looking around.
And that's how people learn to kill him.
Pulls it up. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice touch there into the hoop.
Communism is a terrible thing.
Outside, KD.
Shot, bro.
Oh. The illegal kick was set up. That's right.
He was out there, goddamn, trying to settle a lazy kick.
It's questionable. It creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Unless they had the right to do what they did. Then you had better understand
with
that.
it.
Because if you stop them from having
It's up a
their
three.
freedom to make their political statement,
Plumlee with the rebound.
you have stopped yourself.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that must never happen.
Here's
in this
Durant.
country. It must
2
never
points.
Damn,
One
good
goes.
shit, bro.
KD's got 22.
And that's just cold-blooded. He's taking no control.
Oh my goodness, Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays.
Can you have all of the other things that everybody professes?
Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Pass to Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
That's why I get angry with Americans when they say
Durant for three. San Antonio with the rebound.
Oh, wow.
To the wing on the left. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Plumlee.
You want the press? Start a press.
Here's Wembanyama.
Do it.
Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, it's literally nothing a defender can do.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
With his signature on it that says he will print what you say. If you can't produce that, he doesn't owe you anything.
That's right.
That's America.
And that's the thing over here. Don't owe a motherfucker nothing. We ain't have no contract.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Congressmen cringe when they see it. It scares the hell out of the enemy. You too can have
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter.
Bible say owe no man nothing but love.
like this. I
Now here's Booker.
Owe no man nothing but love.
Jones.
trust for my children.
6 to shoot.
I don't have anything.
Here's Durant. It's in. Durant not bothered at all by the defense.
Just too much to handle. Durant not phased by the bump.
My family. That's all the wealth I ever need.
Ball left
I
side.
don't make any money from my radio show.
Barnes outside.
Outrated the rent from the beginning.
Pass to Paul.
We always will. But
Over
I got
Durant.
something that you don't have.
And it's Paul
This
missing.
shit, bro.
That is a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should lose some clock here. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Phoenix.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands
That's it.
out, of course,
That's
in
it.
this one, it was
Hello.
a dazzling game for KD.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
That's right.
It's
There you
good
go.
from long range.
Speaking of California, we're talking
There you
It's
go.
just competing.
There you
You
go.
know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a
There you
team,
go.
you love to hit your stride
There you
right
go.
at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And that one falls for Paul.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The drive by KD.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
At the line for the Spurs, Wembanyama taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Unless we can be successful.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Different viewpoints
Outside, KD.
expressed in the establishment controlled media. There's going to be a civil war in this country.
And the shot goes down. Durant's got 31 points.
This is an intelligent play.
I believe 2025 is going to be the Civil War, man.
Find his angle.
2025 is going to be a Civil War. I really do believe
So
that.
it's Phoenix usually grabbing this one.
I believe it's going to be a civil war this year. This
And
year.
it makes a big difference. And once they started to
This
really
year.
play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up.
Anybody. It is not expensive. It is not difficult. And everyone in this room
and they can show whatever news that they want to show in it. Think about it.
We should encourage them to do it, and we should
Think about it.
This nation with information, not rumor, not opinion,
And keep you misinformed about real shit.
Documented fact. Everything you print must be documented. If it's not, eventually people will stop reading your newsletter or your newspaper. Because all they have to do is check out a few things and find out it's not true, and you're finished. You must publish only documented fact. And you must stay away from printing articles from people who will not document as fact what they put in their articles. That's why my broadcast scares the hell out of socialists. That's why in a White House memorandum I was named as the most dangerous radio host in America, not because I'm going to go out and shoot somebody, but because I shoot documented facts which cannot be refuted. That's why. That's what's dangerous. Seek ye the truth, and the truth will make you free, and nothing else will do it. Jesus Christ has never lied to anybody. Why won't you listen to him? Don't spread a rumor. Spread the truth. Document it. Prove it. Make it irrefutable, and you too will be dangerous to those.
I see what he's talking about, even in the courts. Damn.
Jesus Christ has never lied to anybody. Why won't you listen to him? Don't spread a rumor. Spread the truth. Document it. Prove it. Make it irrefutable, and you too will become dangerous to those who admire us in lies and
Perp, what's good, homie?
In socialism. Anytime any system makes you dependent upon anybody or
that was strong right there, boy. That was strong.
That's why. That's what's dangerous. Seek ye the truth, and the truth will make you free, and nothing else will do it. Jesus Christ has never lied to anybody. Why won't you listen to him? Don't spread a rumor.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline.
And enslave us.
Now, here's Johnson.
Anytime any system makes you dependent upon anybody or anything or any system, you are enslaved.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here from 20 feet out. A rebound by the Lakers.
Keep giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
You know, it's inevitable.
Radio station and broadcast anything that you want. You can broadcast your own shows. You can be your own host on that show. You can broadcast tapes of other shows. We encourage people to buy satellite receiving stations across this country.
Slow your roll, bro. Slow your roll. We about to get it in.
And set up their own FM radio
Slow your roll.
in their hometown. And we now have over 670 people across the nation. It's not expensive. If one person cannot afford the cost,
that message came in just as I goddamn clicked. You know? Slow your roll, partner.
Getting together, pooling your money, buying one satellite receiving station, a small FM low power transmitter.
Why did I do that? All right, let's go.
Station. I hope you will broadcast the truth and not some agenda.
Let's go.
Shows, you can be your own host on that show. You can broadcast tapes of other shows. We encourage people to buy satellite receiving stations across this country, purchase a very simple FM low-power transmitting kit, and set up their own FM radio station in their hometown. And we now have over 670 people across the nation. It's not expensive. If one person cannot afford the cost, what is wrong with 8 or 10 or 15 or 20 of you getting together, pooling your money, buying one satellite receiving station, a small FM low-power transmitter, and setting up your own broadcasting station?
Good evening, brother. How are you?
The truth and not some agenda.
Let's get it. Where we going? We going with current, classic? What we doing?
Is you piss everybody off.
You home, so all right. So we doing current. Okay.
If you don't have my
Okay. Goddamn, let's go. Goddamn, go.
1970.
Yeah, man. I seen Gutter on Madden earlier. I was like, well, shit. Since he on Madden, I'm gonna go on goddamn 2K
Arizona
and make it straight. Hold up, you just said you had the Cavs now.
Trust.
Okay. You gonna switch it up like that? Just that quick?
Eager, Arizona 85925. If you have purchased Oklahoma City Day One, it's on the back cover at the bottom.
You just said you had the Cavs. You done switched it up like that?
My wife's table upstairs.
Yeah, I ain't never pick them. I was just scrolling. They never see ready.
Okay. Hey. Ain't no thing but the chicken wing on the string.
I'm just scrolling. That's all.
Let's get it.
Within just a few weeks.
Ain't nothing.
Broadcasting the Worldwide Freedom Radio Network are your own shows, our other networks that
Riding
are
with
up
Boston.
there that are Patriot Broadcasting.
Yeah, I seen what's her name on, so that's why I got on 2K, man.
Who that?
Gutter.
Yeah,
I seen he was on Madden, man. You know, I could have got on Madden, but I ain't really feel like goddamn playing Madden really like that anyway. I want to get on 2K.
Oh, word.
Yeah, man. You play him?
Yeah, I just spanked him.
Oh, okay. See, you said I just spanked him.
We get our series in.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
But y'all, you won the series?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Y'all had one series, or y'all had multiple series?
We only do one. I ain't playing no 2 series. That's too much.
Okay.
We always play one. Shit,
Yeah.
you need to double back over there, because the way he did you yesterday, that shit was crazy. You got to get that get back, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was ugly.
Oh, I'm gonna get my get back, homie. I'm gonna get my get back. Yeah. I wasn't, you know, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't ready. I wasn't there.
Only reason I ain't put the money up because he had the Chiefs. If he had anybody else, I was gonna put that money up.
Nah, I should have got the Panthers, man. I got to start letting y'all niggas talk me out of my shit.
You got
man.
the Panthers the second game and got mopped up.
Nah, but I got the Panthers the second time. I didn't get them the first time.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I got them the second time. I should have played with them the first time.
He mopped you up even bad. Second game.
Nah, I think it probably would have been a little bit closer. I can really play with them boys, man.
No,
I can really play with them.
But shit, he got the Chiefs like that shit. Don't even.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I feel you. Nah, you right. But you know, we're gonna be able to do our thing. Man. You know, shout out to goddamn the sandbox and the gutter. You know what I'm saying? We will be spinning the block and be coming back around. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Oh, believe that. You
better get you a win here. I won 4 straight last time we played.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the 4th member of our crew, reporter Alan LaForce.
This shit been looking crazy.
To the paint. Here's
Hey.
Davis.
Come on, man. How y'all gonna do that to me
And the
now?
expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Clock is at 3.
I see you.
Oh, okay. All right, let's ball, man. Let's ball.
Backdoor shit.
Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm, money in the bank, baby.
That's backdoor
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? This shit is like Madden, dude. Like, you know, with the certain players do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to finesse them.
To the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Down low. Here's White. Good.
This shit, time out right there. Time out right there. Time out right there.
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball.
He's got play
These
ball.
guys
Time
need to
out
be
right
talking
there.
to each other.
And so
Call a
J.J.
timeout
Redick
right there.
calls for the timeout. I think
Fucking
right
crazy
now
shit.
he must be looking at some adjustments.
Damn, my God.
Charles Collins. At the same time, I'm a realist. Everybody in this room should be voting for Charles Collins, but at the same time, you understand he's not going to be president of the United States.
Let's go.
And I'm only telling you that so that you're dealing with reality. Okay? But he is the best man on any ballot in this country. Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's get it, homie. Let's go. You tuned in now.
Mm-hmm.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
We here.
Outside Reeves. To the middle. Davis drawing the double team.
Okay.
Hachimura from long range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Ooh, really?
And it's Tatum missing.
Freak shit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot.
Freak.
We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
On the wing, Reeves.
Daddy.
And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
Right side, Tatum. Three-pointer.
Shot.
Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
My goodness.
And so Davis will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Pass to James.
Yeah.
Here's Hachimura. And the call will be against Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Yeah. Get that.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Shot.
Hachimura from long range.
Shot.
Hits the trifecta.
What a smooth catch-and-shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
On the wing, Tatum. From the arc.
There it is.
That one falls.
Go.
Nice feed that time from Holiday.
There it is. We got
This
to
is
play ball.
just fun. These teams
D-ball.
are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Hachimura outside.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And here's Connect outside.
Good defense.
Boston pulls it in.
We ball.
Grant after
Yeah.
losing in the
Good
first
still.
round last season. It felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of
LeBron.
that is a failure.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, we should be all right. Check TBA.
Cut.
Appreciate the report,
Something.
Allie.
Niggas just
And
standing
we've
the
got a
fuck
timeout
around.
called by J.J.
Yeah.
Redick.
Let's get it.
He'll
Move
take the
around.
opportunity to regroup.
I'll give you something to work with. Damn, I got to give me something to fucking work with. Got to give me something to work with. All fucking around.
pardon the interruption, sir.
Shit, we used to it, bro. I already know you finna pour up.
Pardon the interruption, man. Yeah, man, you ready for another year, man? 2025 right around the corner. Yeah.
So it's both
Yeah,
teams
2025 right around the corner, man. Watch y'all boy on Ice just level the fuck up. Watch now.
The Lakers trail.
Now he's gonna be like, it's about time.
Back to Russell. Pass to James. And here's Russell. Davis from long range. The Lakers with another miss. Left side, Brown. Here's Pritchard. There's the three.
Give me that Pritchard. There we go.
Brown gets the assist.
Atta boy.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Reddish.
Ah, good shot.
Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Hauser. Uncovered. And it's Boston scoring again.
Atta boy.
29 seconds left in the opening quarter. Launches a three. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Cornette. Stolen by Davis.
Terrible pass, Brown.
Outside Reddish. Here's Koloko. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front, up 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
My neck been bothering me goddamn like a motherfucker real bit. Pass you goddamn.
Slept on the wrong.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan.
Ain't drastic like that, but it's just like, you know, I know that it's there. Like,
they have built some early momentum here.
Back to Tatum. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer.
Oh, wow.
By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all see.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Lets the three fly.
Come on, man.
The Lakers
gotta
in the
make
lead.
that shit, bro.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Russell. And here's James. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out.
Take the game over with, Tatum. Fuck this.
Now here's Tatum. Over James.
There you go. Wow.
Pass to Tatum. Tries again.
And one.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Fires from deep.
Shot, brother.
JT.
Come on.
Go, JT.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
The fuck out.
And we've
Take
got
the game over, bro.
J.J. Redick.
Do you?
We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Do you, Tatum? Tatum.
Who does this sound like talking Perp? Let's see if you know. Let's see if you know your sport.
Sound like Michael Jordan.
You said what?
Sound like Michael Jordan.
Bro, you hit it right on the head, right away. This is, you know how Michael talk, especially after them interviews or doing them goddamn game interviews. Yes, it's all about the execution of the teammates, and you remember how he used to talk, bro? Then goddamn Kobe adopted that goddamn type of talk.
He took his whole fucking style.
Yeah, but you hit it, bro. That's Mike. That's Mike.
Hell yeah.
As soon as you look back, that's Mike all day, goddamn it.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game.
Once again, it's the same.
Outside Reddish.
Disappointment to me. To win,
To win, you gotta lose.
Outside for Russell. Back to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock.
I think
the Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's James.
Defense.
What? Yes, sir. Wow. Goddamn, Mike said to win, you gotta lose.
His first points in this one. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. And it's
that's how great people got down flourish, man, when they have it, man.
No good on the three.
Yo,
from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
LeBron rocks the rim.
LeBron.
Man, leave my timeout so long, bro. Dang.
That to say to understand that
James goes high in the air and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Los Angeles is making a change here. Boston trailing. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team. So that's all it is. Continuing to trust it and shoot it. All right, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Nice shot.
Porzingis misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
So critical.
Outside Reeves.
Keep all the time. What I do. Say.
Davis a screen.
I think it's always take a
back to Reeves. Just 3 to shoot. Has to connect. Jacks up a 3.
Let's go.
Three-point range.
That's what I'm saying. That's what this 2K shit is. Hey, this shit play real, bro. This shit kind of crazy. Shit like that happen. Get that little goddamn lucky roll.
This
shit, homie.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create
shit.
a good look for your teammates.
Get back to the basics.
On Al Horford. That's his first foul. Los Angeles leading by 4.
Good shit, bro. You almost had that.
Russell with the ball.
Keeping those
inside.
She ends the conversation.
Has to connect.
Every time I hang up, as opposed to me, hey, obviously the same.
Outside Davis.
That's a fucking steal, bro.
Trip to the line.
Last word is keep roasting. That's what it comes Keep on watching.
That's right.
People.
That's right. That's that wisdom. That's right. It's that Buckets intuition.
That free throw good from Davis.
Right.
That sells. His negative plays.
That's right.
That's what he referred to.
And he knows clean. That's right.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to White. Over connect. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Here's connect.
Now all decisions are made.
Outside Reeves.
Other people make.
Here.
Outside Reddish.
In his chest.
Good shit, bro. Good shit, bro. We got a ball game on our hands. We got a ball game, baby. Let's get it. We got the greatest MJ himself in the background, goddamn. Spreading Jews. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Outside White. Pass to Tatum.
$1,500, which is nothing. But for them, it was
for the tie. Sends it
Go.
home from
Get some.
three-point land.
Get some.
Tatum's got 10 points.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll
And
action.
you mastered that shit crazy, bro.
And there's
He
James
mastered that motherfucker.
Nails it
Jordan
from
mastered that motherfucking play.
And the Lakers lead by 3. That's how you up.
They had to make the game fake after Jordan. You know what I'm saying? After Jordan, there ain't nobody goddamn coming and stepping and having a mindset like this motherfucker. So they gotta put a magnet on the ball and make all type of shit. Niggas appear to be this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. Shit. After Jordan, the NBA tanked.
That's a bad motherfucker.
That motherfucker Jordan, bro, if you was blessed enough to goddamn be able to see that motherfucker in real time, oh my God. That motherfucker played like no other.
The defense, oh my goodness.
After Jordan, they had to goddamn treat the NBA like a goddamn Harlem Globetrotter league. Cause ain't nobody as competitive as him. Shit is a goddamn Harlem Globetrotter league now.
Even though it looks like LeBron could play forever.
Back in that day, if there was a dominant team in the NBA, there is no dominant team in the NBA today. The Bulls was the dominant team. It's like the Lakers became the dominant team in this late, you know what I'm saying, early 2000s. Late, you know what I'm saying? There was dominant teams like it was in the NFL. You know? No dominant team in the NBA now, man. Anybody can win on any goddamn given night if they play hard enough. Back in that day when the Bulls played, you know it was about to be an L. Motherfuckers knew goddamn, it don't matter who the Bulls played, that shit was about to be an L. Jordan coming up huge. Whether them boys playing on TNT, TBS, ABC, NBC, it don't matter.
James, left side.
Oh, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Go.
That's bullshit.
Got 5 points.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
That motherfucker blacker than black. And sit up here and talk with the best of them. From Wilmington, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Someone else needs to step into their life, not right.
Now here's Davis. Shot clock at 3. And it's going to be a 3-second
Go.
Here you go.
Possession ball game. That's a big mistake.
I've had enough.
Celtics trail by 3.
I'm still going to be a very positive force.
Brown with it. James with a steal.
Yeah, why are you cutting that way? Dumb fuck.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston on offense. Grant, how about that in-season?
Let's go. Let's go.
I feel like that all the time, Mike.
That move by Jaylen Brown, that is spectacular.
I feel like that all the goddamn time. My God.
They lead by
Yeah.
1. Has to connect.
Go.
Out to James.
Let's go, baby.
Target from range.
These are offsprings of Jordan.
Points for him.
But you know what I mean? But not in the sense like that. It's just for the like these niggas is not putting the same 40 on. I don't give a damn.
Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said trying to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well.
I don't want no athlete in the Bible. I want to be a goddamn company myself. That motherfucker might be an AI.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Might fucking misinterpret something. Goddamn, have my ass goddamn going off the arm, going off the handle.
Come
on, let's go, man.
Thank you, but no thank you.
And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles
Fucking
from
go,
1959
man.
to 1966. Doris, do you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
I think that's almost
Here you go.
impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
But Kevin Samuels agreed with the lead attorney on Travis Hunter. Oh my God, this nigga Ringo is crazy, bro. This nigga is, yo, he gonna make Travis Hunter pull up on him, bro. Travis is gonna pull up on that nigga, bro. Like real talk, bro. He gonna throw that nigga to hang. That nigga gonna be shot like a motherfucker. Like, why you keep talking about this man, dude?
Down inside. Pass to Hauser.
You already, I'm telling you, you got the point across 1,000,001 times. Like, this shit is crazy, bro.
He'll head to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy passes.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
You can tell
Like the way that he going in like this, like, bro, you supposed to be able to talk to that motherfucker goddamn by yourself. Like, you supposed to be able to have a conversation by yourself with him. Don't do this man like that, man. Don't do that. Your relationship is already destroyed. Cause he ain't even gonna take what you saying.
Left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Davis.
It's almost like what you're basically saying is, I know she's going to divorce me, but I don't want her to get any.
Player. His attention to detail on the
go.
defensive end paying off.
Back to Brown.
When a man married a woman, she got what is known as a dowry.
The lead.
And what?
Rebounded by Los Angeles.
Fucking foul, ref.
She was given this.
To the inside.
Go.
With a steal.
Motherfucker.
They can run out the clock.
Go to the basket, bro.
Good shit, bro. Good shit, bro.
Let's go.
Okay.
Fucking go.
Without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
No insurance.
Outside Reddish.
To the wing, right side. That breakup, she goes away struggling.
Yeah.
That's not how you move as a man. Because
He's here. Put the clamps on his ass.
Let's go. I'm glad you turned up. Turn the motherfucker up, goddamn.
Clamping that ass up. Let's go.
Well, what a terrific
Let's
game.
go.
With this fourth quarter short of
You trying to goddamn come? Hey, you trying to be on a winning streak today, huh? Yo, sir, we're not gonna let that happen.
You're trying to give you no fucking game.
We're not gonna let that fucking happen, sir.
We're trying to give you nothing. Yeah, I take that.
You ain't gonna give your ass nothing. You gonna be on your ass tonight, homie. For the duration. It's close right now. It's supposed to be close. That's when everybody's supposed to come in and goddamn fill up the goddamn seats in the motherfucking goddamn gymnasium. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a spectacular finish. They ain't going to work out for one party.
All problems are solved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Stop trying to get married.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team.
Marriage in today's day
He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there.
What's the fucking charge?
Coach is hoping some big production could make a splash for them.
once again.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Show of status. Celtics making a switch here.
Go.
That's tipped. That's the house.
Why do it? It also allows him to blame me. He can say,
now Horford.
Are you looking to invest in trade all within the 1 M? Then look
Tatum looking it over. Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple.
No, sir. I gotta shoot it.
Rebounded by LeBron.
I'll put it up.
Lakers trail by 3. Down low. Coloco.
Wow.
Oh, he powers right to the defender for the dunk.
Hold on, nowhere next to his
Go to the line. That's on Al Horford. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end.
Crazy.
Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Outside Tatum. Tatum on the drive.
he just kept promoting himself. You know,
goes back up.
And
it's good.
Don't say
Snugs it right through the net.
And they be preying on the people. They don't even really be helping the people like that. Like, cause he's not really helping old buddy like that. He's not. It's kind of crazy. It's weird. It's weird, but he's like, I'm gonna do as basic and as little as I possibly can. You know what I mean? To get the bag off your stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not hard.
It doesn't make sense,
Fourth quarter
guys.
now. We're about a minute and a half in.
You love a woman and you want her to sign a prenuptial agreement. Come on, stop.
Outside Tatum.
Just admit, you just
Good shit, bro. Good shit. Let's go. Let's make this motherfucker a ball game, man, down the stretch. Let's go.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum.
Go, Tatum. Take the game over, bro.
So both teams changing it up here. Good from the line that time.
I kept planning the wedding. This is one of the twists of the wedding, right? So as we planning for the wedding,
Lakers trail by 4.
That's a charge.
No, sir. He trying. He trying like a motherfucker, bro. You better stop that. You gonna get goddamn Jaylen Brown in trouble.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
Come on. Good. Oh, my God. That was too soon.
So it's Boston now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
This shit. Damn. Go.
Kristaps Porzingis is a tough cover. This guy knows you can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
James with the ball.
Yeah.
Now guarded by White.
That's good.
Misses off the right iron.
Go.
The defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take
We
foul.
pulling away with this shit.
That one misses for Tatum.
At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line, shooting 1.
Celtics lead by 6.
I will tell you this, though.
And stolen by Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. And that one's good. Connect.
Such opportunistic basketball right there. And when they desperately needed it to.
On the wing, Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. Davis with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So we had a net at the time. And
here's Tatum.
Go, Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
Now Tatum, checked by James. Now Tatum. Rejected by James.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, the tough one to try to shoot over.
Shot clock at 2. White to 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know
This is crazy. This is crazy.
You know about this ass whooping.
This is crazy, man. Motherfucker, even the passer, like, hold on now before. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Gotta be careful, man.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's Davis with the three.
Careful, ladies and
Rebound
gentlemen.
Boston.
Careful, gentlemen.
Outside Tatum.
Careful, men. You know what I'm saying?
To the middle. It's stolen
Break
by
the fuck
James.
up.
At the same time.
And here's Connect outside.
Oh, stop it.
They can take their time.
You get another opportunity.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
You get another opportunity.
Three-pointer. Tatum can't hit.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. Now, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
They double-team Tatum. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Any agreement? It sounds good.
Looking it over. Back to Brown.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
Come on now.
Pass to Reeves.
What happened with Tyrese, yeah? Didn't Tyrese have one?
It's James on the wing. And the Lakers get it back.
Tyrese have one?
Second chance effort. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
So the first one drops. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Going to learn from history.
He's off on the free
Oh,
throw.
wow.
Second one to drop.
Just a toughness of the line. They're down 2 baskets now. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for 2.
So is it really
Jaylen Brown.
Off. We're not doing it. We get back to the room.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. The Lakers call timeout. They're behind by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know, goddamn. You know them voices, bro. So y'all know your ass will be able to goddamn spot my voice out from a goddamn from anywhere. I know, cause I got a one of a kind goddamn voice. You know what I'm saying? And I know your ass would be a goddamn yeah, that's ice right there. I'll be able to spot your ass out too, nigga.
Put any voice up there, I bet I tell you who it is.
Yeah, that's Steven Jackson.
My other voice up there, I bet I tell you who it is.
16 seconds left.
That's crazy. Now I'm like that too though.
The Lakers with another miss.
Good shit, Holmes. You ain't win about much, but you won, Negro. Go. You won, Negro. Let's goddamn get it. I just want to see how you was coming. Now I know how you coming. We can goddamn let the game. We can let the cannons fly now.
You would think that after
we can let the cannons fly.
This video with Mr. Jackson, you would assume that he would have some sense of understanding that Travis is making a bad mistake. But no, he agreed that Travis should marry a young lady with a
you gotta send it again. You can't.
past and
Yeah,
history
this shit stuck on the whistle.
of dealing with multiple men and lying and no accountability, anger issues.
So while you do that, I'm gonna wait for
issues,
you.
Just the worst of the worst. Why would you suggest that a young man marry that? Out of all the good girls out there, that's the one he needs to get married to? I don't get it, fam.
huge personal cost. Every young man needs the opportunity to take control of his destiny in a moment like this. This is the path to true manhood.
Nigga, I'm getting chills. She wiped snot from my nose and wipe my eye, pick my chin up and say, you became a man today. As I'm wiping my tears and stuff off, somebody from her side comes to my room and say, hey, Steve, hey, hold on, just calm down. She want to talk to you. All right, I'll go talk to her. I get in the room. She's still in her wedding dress, and she crying and shit. I'll sign it. Da-da-da-da, I'll sign it. I'm whatever, I'll sign it. One thing I know, anytime somebody signs anything where they're crying, under any type of stress or any real emotional or something like that, that shit can get thrown out.
That's a fact. And that is what the lead attorney was talking about on the stress. Like, in other words,
yeah, she was feel like she signed it under. Yep.
Meaning she didn't want to, but she did it because she felt that's what's going to make you happy. But now,
I'll be going classic now. Word, let's get it.
You see, so because he had that sense of smarts, he knew right there. Oh no, you ain't gonna capture me with this.
That brother was smart. Somebody taught Steve Jackson. That boy had a daddy or something. Somebody. Because how the hell you know all this? The average brother is not gonna know that. That motherfucker gonna be head over heels.
He don't like criticism. He don't like the fact that the public is talking about him and his girlfriend. So that can take a toll on the relationship.
He had somebody in his corner teaching him, goddamn, like seriously.
Down the road.
Hey, like, bro, the average brother is not just gonna be like on some. Hold on, I gotta wait for this prenup. I gotta wait for that. That motherfucker ready to tie the knot. Let's go, baby.
Mom, could I
Let's sail to the high blue seas and have our honeymoon.
And build a paper
trail. You know what I'm saying? Like, meanwhile, she's goddamn playing the shit out your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, my man, bro, you gotta be careful today, bro.
Very strict policy.
And any day, not just today, any day. When you dealing with the goddamn, when you dealing with the fucking goddamn, the succubus.
I don't think any of these guys that are in these sports,
the succubi, or the succubus,
any of them should entertain marriage if they're with a woman that is not really riding with them. If a woman is really with you from the heart and she's a true blue woman.
I need to build my credit to get approved for a credit card, but I don't know where to start. Any ideas? We gotta outsmart the credit game. Think smarter, not hard.
How could I trust her around my life? It don't make no sense. Some of you guys might say, I don't think you get it, Ringo, man. Nah, I gotta get that. No, you're not getting it. If I'm living in a house with a woman, I'm more concerned about not trusting her with my money. When she's cooking for me, she's feeding me, she's feeding the kids, I'm in the house, she could kill me any day. So you got more trust having a woman in your house, knowing good and well she could poison you at any given time.
Yeah, that is true.
Get the insurance money.
That's true.
You ain't thinking about that?
That's true.
But you're more concerned with a prenup? You're dumb. You don't have no sense of relationships. And this is the problem. A lot of dudes have fear, and they don't have no relationship success, so they figure if they protect their money, they good. But what about your life?
That's right.
What about your children? What about your health? You could be in a relationship with a woman and she could be poisoning you over a course of time. Where every time she's fixing you your tea, she's putting some poison in there, and you drinking that stuff every morning. She's killing you slowly.
Or
killing you softly, Lauryn Hill.
You
see what I mean? So you gotta really pay attention to what's going on here. If you don't trust a woman, don't marry her. It's just that simple. If you can't trust a woman around your money and you have doubts and fears, that's the red flag not to marry her. That's the red flag. Why would you marry a woman and don't trust her at the same time? Then what are you marrying her for? Think about this, gentlemen.
Why are you marrying a woman? Why is he even stretching that?
You want her to sign papers.
Who the fuck marry motherfuckers that they don't trust anyway? Like, what are you talking about, bro?
What are you getting?
Bro, you'll be surprised, bro. Some motherfuckers, you got motherfuckers that move over here from overseas. Now we know we ain't no niggas that's not like that, but that's a small percent. But you got motherfuckers that's moving over here overseas, bitches that's moving over here overseas that's getting paid. Well, they're paying the other opposite gender to come over here. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of different. You talking about the visa shit and all that shit?
And that's just one phase of it. Not to mention just the, you know, the guys that grew up that never had girls, and then they just all of a sudden come into some money and some shit, and then boom, they just highly gullible. Like the girl didn't want them then, and it's like all of a sudden they want them now, but it's like they don't want them now. They just want their money. You know, it's a lot of factors.
But now, on the other hand, suppose she did sign the prenup right then at the wedding, and they got married, and 3 years later, she files for divorce and contests the prenup. Would it have been thrown out? Not necessarily. For example, judges will often look at the time between the presentation of the prenup and the wedding date.
Okay. I keep doing that. Okay.
Into a room while she's getting dressed.
Oh, you gonna come with the bulls on me? Okay. All right. I said you coming. You trying to for sure win.
It would have been a surprise. Here, though,
all right, let me see.
3 to 4 months prior to the wedding. Mr. Jackson was constantly asking her about it. Mr. Jackson's grandmother knew about it. Mr. Jackson's nanny, the one that was going to get her to sign the prenup at the wedding, she knew about it. Also, if Mr. Jackson had pulled the prenup out 30 minutes before the wedding, then the fiance would not have had the opportunity to consult with counsel. That is a factor that judges often consider. Now, it doesn't sound like the fiance spoke with counsel, but the prenup was prepared 3 to 4 months prior to the wedding. So she certainly had the opportunity to take an afternoon and go to an attorney's office and consult with that attorney about the contents of the prenup. The fact that she chose not to is purely her decision, and she will not be given a benefit for having failed to seek counsel. So Mr. Jackson has some arguments of his own, even if she had signed the prenup at the wedding. He would,
by the pure fact that she didn't sign the prenup after all those months, should have already told Mr. Jackson, this is not the woman I'm supposed to be marrying. So he was supposed to already call off the wedding a long time ago. And this is what I mean. If she's not trying to sign it, it's because she's saying to herself, so hold up. I'm not going to be able to take your money. I'm not going to be able to do this. Your assets and everything is protected. You know what? I don't know. That's the red flag, man. The red flag should be the thought of, I need a prenup agreement for this woman to sign.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter.
That's how you know we playing in the original United Center. When they got that goddamn basketball around that bull right there. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? We in the original United Center.
Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Malone. No good on the 3. Here is Jordan. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Hayden with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Malone, left side. Lakers working the ball around now. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. We're about 1 minute into the first. Jordan, right side.
And Steven Jackson, that motherfucker is an OG. That motherfucker, yo. I remember them niggas back when them boys was fighting. Back in the goddamn, you remember the Detroit brawl?
Yeah, but the hand in the
that motherfucker goddamn, yo, hey. He ain't no goddamn just some old yes man. You know? Steven Jackson with it. I seen him in person. He been in South Carolina a few times. Clubbing, partying with the niggas. With other fellow niggas, you know what I'm saying? Out in South Carolina when I was out there.
Jordan, left side.
Before I came up here. Believe that.
Mr. Rodman, pocket 6. Outside Pippen. Over Peyton. And it's Pippen missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's O'Neal. Lays it up off the glass.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Kobe with the steal.
What is he doing, Mike?
Peyton right side. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. On the wing, Kobe. Pippen with the steal. And against the basket, officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Like that.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
The Lakers in the lead. Peyton looking around. A kick out to O'Neal. Pippen with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Kukoc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Now, here's George. Malone, left side. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Chicago grabs the miss. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws.
Oh, wow.
And they call the shooting foul.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Outside, George. Here's Kobe. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Chicago leading. The shot's good from Jordan.
High percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And here's Fisher. And we reach the end of the first quarter.
Good, Mike. Get it together, bro.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
The Lakers 4.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
The Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Rodman. Kerr outside. Now Kukoc. On the wing. On the wing, Kukoc. Three-pointer.
Come on, Tony.
Here's Wennington. Out to Kukoc.
Doesn't make any sense, man.
Pass to Brown. Fires for 3.
Come on, Tony. Here we go.
That's good.
Here we go, Tony.
Got the first basket of the second
We're going to get to Tony now.
A legitimate threat to burn you outside. Kukoc understands when he should take that shot.
Because it's on the internet, it's terrible.
Here is Cook. Still scoreless. Here's Grant. And he drops it in from the low post.
And very strong at just under 6 feet tall. Grant loves using that to his advantage inside.
Pass to Kukoc. Releases. Misses off the left iron. Lakers trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Cook. The shot's good on the assist by George. Cook's got his first basket.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's the pick. Unloads. And stolen by Russell. Here's George. And George with the stop.
A great find by Kobe. defense instincts are off the chart.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
That was a good analogy. I like that.
I think I should. And when I say that, people are especially I say all that.
Substitution on the quarter.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
Just because I've been doing it so long.
Jordan looking it over.
They gonna fucking make a movie on whether goddamn Travis Hunter married this goddamn bitch or not. This shit is crazy, bro.
You see what he's doing
in
here?
The corner.
He's basically saying,
Screen by
so
Malone.
did your first love really work out? He's
He draws the foul, a chance for another point.
Let's go!
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
The mailman is delivering in the late night.
You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
That is no good. Based on all the research of all the YouTube
You know, you remember goddamn back in the day when the Bulls and the goddamn and the Jazz played. Every time a goddamn Karl Malone went to the line, looked like his ass was praying.
A remarkable power forward. His footwork is incredible, and that jump shot is wet.
Now here's Jordan.
47. I'm 47. Wait, am I 47? Yeah, I am 47.
Offensive struggles
Damn, Ringo 47.
Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow.
My God.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this.
That's what I got to maintain.
Here's Peyton. Hasn't made one yet. Just 5 on the clock. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got the lead at the 4 for the Lakers.
Oh, what is going on?
Gets the ball and just sends it right up.
It's not right.
Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout.
It don't last that long. It don't last.
With some Gatorade, it's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players are all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And now, here's Pippen with the fast break change. The shot's good from Jordan.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Peyton with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 7. Pass to Harper. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Malone in the post. 3-pointer, Peyton.
Come on, man.
It's hauled in by Pippen. It's Jordan with the drive.
Oh, yes. Let's go. Let's go.
Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime.
Brother Michael Jordan. Let's go. Man, that boy only got 2 points.
You're a content creator. That's where you're.
You got none, but you still the goddamn halftime player of the game. That's crazy.
And we've got second half.
It's a defensive game.
Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
So you're not really qualified to talk about the situation with Travis. You know, you just
and it's the Bulls with the ball.
The plaques on the wall, the books. It doesn't move me. You know, or the wall.
Elbow shot.
I didn't even do that.
And that one comes up a bit short.
You know, they use this wallpaper.
Guarded now by Dennis Rodman.
A lot of people use that realistic wallpaper in the background.
Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Peyton's got the first points in the second half here for Los Angeles.
Look like they haven't been touched in 20 years.
Here's Jordan. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead.
I'm just saying, because when you look at the plaques that are on the wall,
pass to Bryant.
Compared to the books, it doesn't make no sense.
With the string.
It doesn't make, it's not real.
And the shot goes in. Kobe's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Isn't just for the
lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes ever played this
game. With all these goddamn ads.
Get it to go. Lakers leading by 4. Stolen by Pippen. And a wide open look for Jordan. He drains the quick shot.
For that to be
Jordan's
a shelf, and the
got
books
9.
are going deep in the wall.
Jordan's jumper is just
unless you have like some special customized wall that it has a deep shelf built in the wall, which I doubt. But I'm just looking at it from the surface. I mean, you got the plaques on
6
the wall.
to shoot.
Then I'm looking at the
O'Neal
books.
on the wing.
I'm like, nah, that's fake. Come
and there's the shot clock violation. The shot off the top.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get into the basket. Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Now here's Shaq. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
And the Bulls call timeout here. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Rodman. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kerr. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, Steve Kerr.
Left side, George. Here's Malone. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Now Peyton. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Assist from.
Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
It's Pippen on the wing. Shoots over Kobe. And Pippen gets it to go. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
On the wing, Peyton. To the inside. Pass to Malone. 5 to shoot.
Come on.
Steve Kerr. First personal foul. First team foul.
I'm the expert. You know why?
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. George with the ball. Trains the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Kukoc can't get it to go. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Shaq. Outside, George. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
26.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Russell. Front pass the arc. The rebound by Simpkins. On the wing, Kukoc. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kukoc has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bulls. Now Bryant. This one for 3. It's all in by the Bulls.
If he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range, they're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Oh my God.
For 3, Kerr gets it from downtown.
And that's Kerr's bread and butter. Love shooting from downtown.
Bryant looking it over. Rebounded by Wennington. The Bulls leading.
Los Angeles.
That's a fucking dime right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Harper. Pippen with a wide open look.
Come on.
Target with his 3. Left side, Kobe. Takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Now the Bulls with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pippen outside. Back to Jordan. Good work defensively by Fox. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And here's Bryant for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but
he's like a good fucking game.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Timeout, Lakers. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Jordan outside.
So much.
Put the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
On the wing, Payton. Pass to Shaq. And stolen by Longley. To the paint. Here's Rodman. Outside for Jordan. Here's Pippen. They shoot again.
That's some bullshit.
Pippen? Fuck. It's a wide open jumper.
9 points here in the second half. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
With steals, being active with their hands and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Jordan in the corner.
Oh my
It's stolen
goodness.
by Bryant.
Yeah.
It's tipped. Stolen by Pippen. And Jordan
Go, Mike.
throws it down.
Come back and steal this
There
dick.
are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score.
How you come back and steal this
looking
dick?
like one of those nights.
Back to Shaq. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And So both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Fox, no good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time.
Shit, GG's on. Yeah.
This game on ice. Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside, Jordan. Shakes him. And that's collected by Peyton. So the Bulls win it. Even
hey, GG's on. I'm done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright, good shit.
In rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not
my daughters is to make me understand the plight women go through, which gives me the ability to begin to speak on these issues from a non-biased perspective, because if I had sons, I would be a little more biased. And, you know, it's like, these women out here, they ain't no good. That'll be
Let's get it, y'all.
He's supposed to eat. He's supposed to have this.
We back.
But he's no different than any of us other brothers out here. He's no different than any of you brothers that are in college, high school, and you're into sports, or you're into something else.
We are back, motherfuckers.
Title, all of you have the opportunity to make these same decisions. And if you marry a young lady that is not doing right by you, and you get with her, it can destroy and sabotage your goals. So it's not because Travis is so special because he won the Heisman Award. Any of you brothers can fall in that same pit. Do you understand?
That's right.
A lot of times people looking at Travis as though he's a special
Last call for
That's not the way this thing goes. Alcohol. At Target, Amazon, in the local department store and supermarket, doesn't matter where you are. If you marrying a young lady that is out here cheating on you, doing dirt on social media, embarrassing you in the world, and you think that you marrying her is going to help you out as a young man, it's not going to help you, man. She's going to ruin your life. It don't make no sense you get married. Because the amount of time he have to put into his game, marriage is going to interfere with his performance. Why nobody's telling him this? Why nobody's putting him on?
Yeah, he's not gonna be the same Travis Hunter that he was in college, in the NFL. Yep. He's gonna be different. I mean, obviously the NFL is rigged anyway, so I mean, you already know. He's not gonna come out just balling like how niggas gonna be expecting him to ball. You can cancel that. Too many people talking about this shit. Like he definitely got to come into the Luciferian doctrine. He got to come in. You got to accept it one way or another.
I don't know. I'm gonna drop the link. And I want to hear what you guys have to say. Let me
Yeah, you're right about that. You said Ringo TV reaction. Unique said,
grab me another one.
Since the
This one kind of long.
Many men allowed women to destroy them, and it will still.
Damn, man. Perk goddamn handed me a goddamn whooping twice. You motherfucker.
Want to keep your hairline where it is? Through Hims.com, you can explore a range of options that work best for you, so you can grow visibly thicker and fuller hair in just 3 to 6 months. Keep it looking strong.
Just the weather outside.
Doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride, minoxidil, and a blend of supplements that support healthy hair. 3 and 4 Hims.
That's alright. We good. We gonna go ahead and rock out. What we got? How many games we got? Okay, now 14-20. Okay, we good. We win. If we win with a 3-tier team, we right back in the midst with only 3 more to go.
A woman's ex. That's all you are. You're not an expert in relationships. You're an expert at failure. That's what your expertise is in failure.
There are a couple rules when you come up. Number 1, you need to be cammed up. That's number 1. And number 2, there might be a lot of people who hit the link. So if you hit the link, do not assume that you're going to be called up. Assume that you will not be called up even if you hit the link. All right, don't get mad. Sometimes people hit the link and then they demand to be called up, and that's just really not the way it works. You know, are there things that are bad looks, red flags? Yes. But the red flag argument is not an argument. All of you have been in relationships that have worked or that haven't worked. They all had red flags. 100 people could dissect any one of y'all's relationship and find red flags, even relationships that were beautiful.
Do you see what he's doing? He's assuming that everybody's relationship is toxic and crazy. It's bad.
We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Detroit Pistons. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And so off the tip, it is New York.
And his woman is toxic.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Pass to Achua. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Towns. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Hardaway from outside. Three-pointer. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Allie LaForce spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Allie?
And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him especially tough cover. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Hardaway. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Pass to Towns. Outside Iceup. And here's Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
And here's Cunningham. Duran with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. 3, Hardaway. And Detroit another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Brunson, a good look. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Brunson's got 5 points.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Towns. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Harris from the arc. Again, the miss by the Pistons. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Brunson. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Holland. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
New York basketball.
And New York has possession. Now Brunson. Iceup gets the bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now here's Cunningham. Holland for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Brunson outside. The shot that time not on target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Out to Harris. They still need this. Here's Holland. They get the rebound. Here's Brunson. He's got 5. Kicks it out, Towns. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. New York out in front. They're up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And it's Brunson missing. Stewart with it. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And the Pistons making a change here.
Now returning on the floor, your Pistons, number 9.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Over to the left wing. Towns for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. And an Obi for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Get up, get up.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter.
but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
4-3, Brunson nails it.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Coming onto the floor, your Pistons, number 31, Hernandez, Williams.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
That'll be a 5-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
From downtown, Detroit with a rebound. And here's Stewart, yet to see a basket. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Towns, left side.
Did you get that?
Hey, yo, right here.
Having a lot of nice possessions, nice cars.
Just 5 on the clock. Achua for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Somebody gave her the call. Now maybe later on she might start back up.
That's an inbound violation.
Talk about her again, and it'll be heavy. You see what I mean? They're gonna talk about her till kingdom come. So right now she's frustrated. She's under a lot of pressure. They told her shut down your social medias. She didn't want to do that. No woman want to shut down their social media. I could understand Travis doing it, but her? She's pissed. She's pissed. They're fighting in the house because of that right now. So, are they still going to get married? I don't know. Will he call off the wedding? I don't know, because you got a bunch of fake videos on YouTube right now saying that Travis decided to call off the wedding. There's a lot of fake videos. You have to watch out with all the clickbait. There's a lot of clickbait all over YouTube.
If I had a girlfriend and she said that shit, I would give me another one of these bitches. You know, what I need with a bitch like that for? You know, it's the same thing. Now, can she change? People don't like giving grace. People are like, oh, Travis, break up with her. She's not handling social media right. You would say, when I got, some visibility.
It's not about handling social media right. That's where you got it wrong. We're not coming against his fiance because she's not handling social media right. We're saying she's not a good woman because we could see her actions. She's just not a good woman. She's been around the block. And for a man to be making all this money, young, in his prime, going into the NFL, the last thing he want to do is get with a woman that's been around the block with all these dudes. She can't be trusted. That's what we see. We're not talking about her performance. See, performance on social media would be my criticism towards Travis in terms of his public speaking. He don't know how to communicate himself clear when speaking publicly. We can see that when he's at the Heisman Trophy ceremony. and receiving the award. He don't know how to give a speech from the heart. We're not talking about writing stuff down. I've seen people post comments under my video saying he didn't have a speech written. You're not supposed to write a speech. You're supposed to speak from the heart. You understand? How would you feel as a woman if a man is expressing his love for you, but he have it written on paper? That's not love. That's not coming from the heart. He should be able to articulate himself clear, straight, with no script, no writings, no nothing. If he can't do that, then it's not coming from the heart. It's fake. You understand? So when I critique trap, that can be corrected over time. He can get speaking, like training on how to be a good orator and so on and so forth. It makes no sense.
I wasn't necessarily handling it right. I don't think that my family members handled it right all the time. I don't think that the women that I was dating handled it right all the time. And I'm a small fry. This dude is Travis Hunter. You say this 22-year-old Mexican chick, she's not handling it right. Okay. They've been together for 5 years, so break up. You know, one of the things, I've represented so many women, but
they weren't together for 5 years, long-term success. They were arguing and fighting all throughout their relationship. See, you haven't done your homework, sir. I did. I reviewed the tapes. And based on what I've seen, they've been on and off. There even was a point where she wanted him to leave her. She gave him the option to break up. You understand? So we're dealing with a toxic relationship. We're not dealing with 5 years of success. She been cheating on him while they were dating. Did you know that? Travis knows. It's just that he's putting up with the BS. We have all the evidence of this. If he dated her for 5 years, there's a music video out where she's in it, and that was 3 years ago. And then new tapes came out with more stuff. Come on now, all of this was done while dating her. So what does that say? She was cheating, but he still want to marry her.
represented so many men, and one of the things that I would blast women for, absolutely blast them for, is when you and her have a kid, a baby, and she doesn't want you to see the baby. And why doesn't she want you to see the baby? Or why doesn't she want you to have 50-50 custody? Because she says, well, the baby's so young and you're not an attentive father. Or you didn't do this, you didn't go to that prenatal thing, you didn't go to CVS to pick up this medication. Or you act weird around the baby, you don't know what to do when the baby starts crying, so the baby's just better with her. And I have represented more women than you care to know, and I will tell you that no parent, man or woman, is perfect. Especially with the first kid. Ain't no perfect first mothers with that damn fucking newborn. They're not. And these women, if you talk to them, they'll tell you, man, shit, sometimes I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Again, this man is telling you based on all of the bad relationships he dealt with, all of the breakup relationships he dealt with. He's not talking about the good ones. He's talking about the bad ones. He's talking about nothing but failure. So you cannot even take his advice or anything that he say because it's coming from tore up, toxic relationships. And he's a divorcee. So you can't take nothing he say as a fact of, oh, this is how relationships are. No. What about the successful relationships? What about the successful parents? Successful mothers and fathers? What about them? Oh, you don't got nothing to say about them. You're just trying to make the public believe that everybody's a failure, like you.
And what I blast these women over is that you may initially feel like the husband or the baby daddy is not as good of a parent as you. But he has to have the opportunity to learn. You can't just be like, oh, well, don't give him visitation because he's not good. He needs to learn. He needs to learn. And he will learn. But not seeing his kid, not getting 50-50 custody because you believe he's not where he needs to be, that's a horrible, horrible argument. Similarly, guys, y'all can say that this girl, this Leanna, this Beyonce is not where she needs to be in terms of social media. Okay.
Again, the topic is not about where she need to be with social media. I don't know where you're getting that from, but that is not coming from us brothers and even the women that are talking about the situation. Because you also have women on social media that is talking about this. It's not about her performance on social media. It is about her history. It's about the disrespect that she is giving Travis. We're seeing all of this in real time, in 4K. She got caught multiple times doing things, from disrespecting him at the Heisman Award winning, where she didn't even stand up. Coach Prime had to prompt her to say, get your ass up. She didn't even know to get up. We saw when Travis was giving autographs and signing photos and footballs and all this other stuff, and she popped an attitude and literally said, so I got to sit here all day? So I just got to sit here? And it got caught on tape. People heard it. And they're looking at her like, damn, so this is the abuse that Travis go through? This the abuse? He don't deserve that type of stuff. He's supposed to be focusing on his game. The only thing he's supposed to be doing is eating footballs and drinking footballs and just, that's his life, day and night. Football practice, the gym, watching games, looking at plays. That's what he's supposed to be thinking about that all day. If he get married, it's going to throw him off his game. It's going to ruin his career. In other words, the great Travis Hunter to be.
With 19 hotel brands at IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guest. Simply arrive or make an entrance at Intercontinental Hotels. Enjoy the local scenery without leaving your hotel indigo. Stick to the agenda. Or experience something unexpected at Kimpton Hotels. Choose from 19 IHG hotel brands and earn points for free nights with IHG One Rewards.
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
One more, everybody.
All day. Hang up the phone. She's going to call him again. And she's going to keep doing this over and over and over. This man going to be stressed out. That is why Shannon Sharp was like, look, I don't even want none of that stuff. I'm just going to focus on my game. I don't got to deal with none of this drama. You see? And that's the problem that people are not seeing. Another thing they're not seeing is that they forgot that Travis is a man. Name me one NFL player that is in the NFL that haven't been with multiple women. Name one. I'll wait. He's young, 21, drafted into the NFL. All sorts of women are going to be with this dude. He's going to cheat on Liana Lene. Once that happened, that's it. The jig is up. Everybody's talking about, oh, Travis will be fine. No, he's not going to be fine. You going to be there to tell him not to talk to that woman? He's a man. At the end of the day, when he see these new women, this new batch of women, he's going to lose his mind. He's going to be alone with all sorts of women. All those rules that Liana laid out for him, he's going to break all those rules. He's going to be sleeping around with 1,000 different women. You see? And notice how you have people in the chat saying, Peyton Manning, you were in his bed to watch him all the time? See, I said what I said just to show you how dumb you are. You're not walking in another man's shoes. You don't know what anybody do in their private time. You only know what the internet tell you. There's a lot of men that are in marriages, have a wife, and they are sexually active with other women on the side. You just don't know. But you think you do. And that's the problem with social media. You don't know what anybody else is doing. Just like nobody would know that Liana Lene was out there with all these different dudes doing dirt if she didn't come on social media. If she didn't come on social media, nobody would know nothing about her. If Travis would have kept her in the background where she should be, nobody would know nothing about her. So public perception is everything. If you can make the public believe that you have a good relationship, that's what they'll believe. Because they don't see nothing, they don't hear nothing. But we heard something regarding her, and we seen something, and it's forever in our minds. So no matter what Travis do moving forward, we will always have doubts and question the woman he's with. That's how social media works.
Okay. But Travis has 5 years into this girl. She can learn. I've had to learn.
You're divorced. You didn't learn. You're divorced, sir. What do you mean you had to learn? You're divorced.
Very few people are born. Do you know who had to learn? This fucker had to learn. This fucker had to learn about handling social media.
Now, watch what he's going to do here. What he's going to do now is he's going to throw Shannon under the bus regarding when there was a tape that was released of him. I guess he went live and he was banging some broad in the background. That's what he's going to do here. Watch.
Oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle. Spread your butt cheeks. Oh. This fucker had to learn when he put Chad Ochocinco on blast in front of the nation. He had to learn. And he's, what, 55 years old? He's been in the spotlight for 40 years, 30 years. This man has been in the spotlight for damn 30 years. I remember watching him on Hard Knocks 20 years ago. When he was young. I remember watching him on Hard Knocks HBO when he was young as hell. And he's still fucking up at 55.
But see, this is the problem, guys. Y'all can't see what he's doing? He's throwing Shannon under the bus because, you know, I guess he was live while he was banging some woman or whatever the case is. At least he was banging somebody. You know what I mean? At least it was a woman. Now, if it was a dude, then we could have something to say. But it was a woman. I mean, when has it become a crime for a man to bang a woman? The issue here is Shannon's mishaps is not the topic. The topic is Travis Hunter and Liana Lene. You are moving the goalposts. You're using these men, but you're not talking about the men that actually have families. You're not talking about the successful men, black men, that have...
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
If you pause it at the right time, leave a comment I did, then open Google or Safari and type 3040.us to claim your avatar gift.
That's why I don't get it. It's like, Shannon, I mean, it was funny when we all heard this stuff, right? But if you be honest, was he really exposed? No. He was clapping cheeks. Congratulations to Shannon. He was clapping cheeks. Don't make no sense. That's like you at the job, you know what I mean? You at the job, you was getting some top. I don't know if this ever happened to any of you brothers, man, but you was at the job getting some head in the back room. You know that back room in the job that nobody go in, that back room? Right? You were in there getting some head, you know what I'm saying? Shorty over there taking care of you. And, you know, one of your mans in them opened the door by mistake. He just opened the door. He saw you, right? He just saw you like. You never been in a situation like that where you was getting some top? And you, like he didn't see the woman, like you couldn't see her head, but he saw you standing up. He couldn't really see nothing. All he saw was you there, and you saw your mans and them come in. You was like, my dog, my man. You never had a situation like that, like, but that's what happens. That's a Shannon Sharpe situation. He got caught clapping cheeks, and it is what it is. But the attorney is trying to shame him for clapping cheeks. Now, if Shannon was caught with a man, that would have been a disaster. That would have been a disaster. So I don't see why he's shaming him with this. It doesn't make no sense. He's taking shots at him.
Obviously, he loves her. Does she love him? I mean, it's more apparent that he loves her.
You see? Again, you're saying it's more apparent that he loves her. You asked, do she love him? You're undecided. You don't know. Guys, if you are more in love with a woman and she don't have that same towards you, you're in a bad situation, guys. If a woman is not reciprocating the same energy, typically a woman's supposed to like you more. Guys, in order for a relationship to work between you and a woman have to like you more than you like her. In order for it to be successful, she have to like you more. She have to have a vast interest in you in order for it to go to the next level. If you like her more, she's going to take advantage of you because she know you are into her more. So you treasure her. So she'll do more things to you and know she could get away with it because she know you treasure her.
But if he can be married to the love of his life, I'm all for it. I will tell you one thing, and I've had so many cases in juvenile court. You know what strikes me? It strikes me that these two people, young people, have been together for 5 years. And guess what? Nan kid. Somebody write Nan in the chat. If you don't think that's amazing.
What's so amazing about that? Because they don't got no kids yet, that's amazing. It's a lot of people that do that. There's a lot of people that are dating one another that have been sleeping with one another for many years and they don't have no kids. I mean, what is this guy smoking? It don't make no sense what he's saying. He's acting as if though Travis and this woman is like the only couple that ever been with each other and never had a kid. You got people that been with each other for 10 years and don't have no babies at all. What are you talking about? You could tell this dude is not in no relationship, man. He's not. Because he's making it seem like that's an impossibility. That's not an impossibility at all.
5 years, Nan kid. What does that mean? It means discipline.
Wow.
It means responsibility.
Discipline, responsibility. If it was that way, she wouldn't have been in no music video with the other brother. There's no discipline there.
It means intelligence. At such a young age, 5 years, Nan kid. I'll also tell you, what's Travis, 21, 22? We all assume he's going to live till 70, 75. What I learned this year, what I really learned is that shit, man, tomorrow is not promised. You can know it, but then you can learn it. I learned it this year. And who knows, God forbid, when Travis's day is. And it's clear to me that there is not one woman on earth that can make him more happy than this chick. And if he can be married to her, oof, amazing.
All right, squad, gather up. We're about to get real for a second. What is your credit score? I see those faces, but no worries. Whatever it is, you're good. And I've got some good news for you. Yup, you heard me right. No credit score required to apply for the Discover Student Credit Cards, which means all of you should get on it ASAP. All I'm saying is, next time I ask, I want to hear some numbers. Now back to the party.
GameStop PSA grading in 30 seconds. Step 1, pick out your Pokemon card. Step 2, put it in a penny sleeve. Step 3, insert it into a card protector. Take it to your local GameStop. Pricing is $15.99 for pro members or $21.99 for everyone else. Turnaround time is up to 45 days, and you'll get an email when it's ready for pickup. Like and subscribe for more Pokemon tips.
Would turn towards the islands, and they would get smashed on the rocks, and they would sink, and everybody would die. But a goddess put, really a sorceress, put Odysseus on game. He said, hey, man, if you go over here, you're going to die. And I know it's an amazing feeling, and you want to hear it, but if you go, you're going to die. What did he do? He said, listen, man, this is what's going to happen. We're going to sail by this island. But 2 things. Number 1, all of y'all have to put wax in y'all's ears. Y'all cannot listen to anything. And number 2, I'm not going to have wax in my ears because I want to fucking hear it. I want to hear it. But I don't want all of us to die. So you have to tie me to this mast with a rope, and whatever I say, whatever I do, no matter how much I kick and scream, do not untie me until we get past this goddamn island. And everybody was like, bet. And when they got close enough, they tied him up. And he started hearing that song and kicking and screaming, and they didn't untie him. They kept him safe, even though he wanted to do something that was extremely risky. Marriage in this country, all men know, is risky, especially if you're a man like Travis Hunter. You have everything to lose financially. What?
You know what's so sad about this? He's saying how marriage is so risky and this and that and all this other stuff, but yet everybody's outside sleeping with one another. Make that make sense. He's saying marriage is so risky. It's not risky if you're broke. If you're broke, it's not risky. So you have to clarify that for the court. It's risky if you got money. If you don't got no money, it's not risky. Typically, it's not. It's only risky to men that stand to lose something or fear losing something. You see? That's what he's really trying to put out there.
Is that tied to the mast? What is that rope? What is that thing that's going to protect you? And you want to be married so bad. You love this girl so much. You want to experience it.
You already experienced her already. You already slept with her. So what's the point? What is the big deal about going down and getting married if none of you know what you're getting married for? This is why I keep saying a lot of people want to be married, but they don't know why they're marrying one another. Marrying one another is actually to create wealth and to join families. In other words, if you marry into a family that's wealthy, that wealth now becomes a part of you. But what men are trying to do is marry a woman, right? But they don't want their wealth to be a part of that woman's family. That's backwards. This is what I said. The whole prenuptial agreement is a waste of time. When you marry a woman, she is, number one, she's supposed to partake of what you own and what you have, to be really honest with you. I don't know where y'all get this. Well, you know, I want to protect what's mine. Listen, when you marry a woman, you are saying, I want you to be a part of my life, my wealth, my health, everything that I own. It makes no sense. This is why it's a selfish thing for anyone to come and present a prenuptial agreement to anyone. It is really selfish. I'm a married man. I'm telling you straight. I'm not one of these dudes on YouTube who don't have no damn marriage or is divorced. I'm telling you straight. When you marry a woman, she is a part of everything you own. You understand? So you can't look at it as, well, she was broke when I got with her, and she ain't do nothing. She ain't help me. She ain't do this. It doesn't matter. That's your choice. That's why I tell you, brothers, get with a woman when you're broke. If you get with a woman when you broke and she been helping, supporting you build a business and doing this and that, and you became a multi-millionaire, fam, she's not going to do you dirty. She was there from when y'all started. She was there before success even came in. You understand? Travis' woman wasn't there from when he was completely broke. She came in and left that dude in the inbox, left him on red. He tried to shoot his shot. She ain't give him no time of day. You know why? That's when he wasn't making no money. He wasn't making no money. It's when she looked him up and saw, hold up, this is the real college dude? What? Let me go back in my inbox and take him out. Take him out the friend zone. That's what she did. She took him out the friend zone so that she could walk with him in the end zone. That's what she wants, the money.
But you don't want to get smashed up against the wall.
Right now, all over the country, kids at Shriners Hospitals for Children are able to be with their families for the holidays. And it's only possible because of the monthly support of people just like you.
Please go to lovetotherescue.org to give right away.
Through all this BS just to get married. Why am I doing all this? It makes no sense, man. Why would I go through all that headache and pain just to marry a woman, man. Makes no sense. It's a joke. These guys just want to get paid off of Travis. All these attorneys want to get paid off of Travis, man. See the way he's smiling? That's all they see is the dollar signs. They don't care about that, man.
And draft, for all intents and purposes, is an ironclad prenup. And it will protect him financially. Oh, well, lead attorney, he can have kids and get screwed on child support. That's true. But Travis getting screwed on child support is theoretical, whereas you guys getting screwed on child support is realistic. Travis Hunter paying $30,000 a month in child support, that's a theoretical harm. Because Travis is 21 already right now with millions. When you guys have to pay $750 a month, so many of you guys go to jail. And I know because I represented you.
If you're a brother and you got to pay child support, that's your damn problem. See, this is the thing. A lot of times you have men, they complain so much about child support this, child support that. Bro, you're supposed to take care of your child. You're supposed to. You know that, right? If you were smart, if you really wanted to get technical with the whole child support thing, put yourself on child support when you're with a woman. Let's say you're not married, you had a baby, right? You want to avoid drama and issues, you put yourself on child support. You see that? You're in control. She's not in control. If you leave the control open for her, she got control over you. Now she can play games. She have the upper hand. See, either way, you're going to get screwed, but it's by your choices. If you get with a random woman, get her pregnant, and she becomes a demon in your life, that was the demon you chose to have a baby with. You can't blame her and say she's the baby mama from hell. You chose to sleep with her, dog. So if you're on child support right now, you don't like it, you're pissed off, you hate women, that's not the woman's fault, guys. You were thirsty for vagina, man. You wanted to sleep with a woman so bad, you finally did it. Okay, now you got to pay the piper. Don't get mad, man. You're only getting what you put out in the universe. If you don't want no child support, don't have no babies. If you have a baby with a woman, you have to properly vet her before you sleep with her and get her pregnant. These are things that you got to do. You got to have long conversations and really get to know a woman before you take that risk. And you have to be prepared for the consequences. Just like if you go marry somebody and you got money and you're worried about losing your money, don't get married. I don't know why people make this thing so difficult. It's not that difficult to understand. You should want to marry somebody because you want to be with them. If not, just date, deal with them accordingly. You're already having sex with them, right? So what's the point of going and getting married if y'all not planning on building nothing together? Y'all selfish. Both the man is selfish and the woman is selfish. In today's day of relationships, most people are just selfish, guys. They're just selfish individuals, man. They're not thinking about the empowerment of the unit together. They're only thinking about what they can gain. You know? That's all they're thinking about, what they could get. What could I get from the relationship? Not what I could give. You might be a guy that have a bunch of money. You figure you're the prize, I get it. But you might have a woman, she don't got no money. But she is also a prize to you. Why? She brings something that you can't do, right? For example, I'm married, I have a wife. I'm multi-talented, multi-gifted in different areas. But did you know that my wife also brings value to me? A lot of value. She's able to do things that I can't do. She's able to tend to things that I'm just too busy to tend to the point where when she's around me, it makes things easier for me, which benefits the whole of all of us. So a lot of men, y'all don't even understand that. You're so focused on your money, on who you are and your status, that you don't even look at the value that's in the woman you're with because you think she ain't shit. You think she ain't nothing without you, and really, you ain't nothing without her, and vice versa. Once you understand these principles, you begin to work with one another and realize, I might be gifted, I might be talented, but I need that woman. She might say, hey, I got these attributes about myself, but I still need him in my life. And y'all balance each other out. We don't have those kind of relationships no more. Because everybody's selfish, you know? And this is why all the other nations, and I'm primarily talking to black people here, this is why our people can't seem to rise in terms of wealth and riches, is because we're selfish. Whereas all the other groups of people that are around the world, they know how to work together. The Asian man know how to work with his counterpart. The Russian man knows how to do his thing. The Jewish man know how to do his thing. You know, everybody know how to do their thing. The white man understand how to build wealth. His lady understand the assignment. See, once you get into this marriage, you understand it's a business. We are supposed to generate wealth, generational wealth, so our kids are good. But if you get in it and you're selfish, it's not going to work. Just like when you go to work, you're working for a company. They hired you, right? So when a man marry you, you have been drafted in a business. So now your work ethic is very important. What you bring to the table is very important. So if a man is not doing his part and a woman is not doing her part, the marriage is going to fail. Travis has not received any training on being a husband. Liana Lene have not received any training on being a wife. So none of these people have any qualifications of being successful in a relationship. They are literally practicing as they go. That's dangerous. Because no adults have successful relationships that are around them, coaching them and giving them hands-on training and hands-on advice on how to move, how to deal with difficulties, how to deal with the struggles. Because see, here's the thing. When people get married, they're focusing only on the good. But what about the bad? What about the marriage vows? You're marrying for better and for worse. What about the worse? What about the good, the bad, and the ugly? Do you know how to handle yourself when the ugly comes? If not, your marriage is going to fail. What if Travis cheats? Is Liana Lene prepared to forgive and hold up the business of the relationship? Or is it better to file for divorce and throw it all away? What if Liana Lene cheats on Travis? What is he going to do? Is he going to become depressed and quit and file for divorce? When you have kids, is it really worth it financially? Or could you work around that situation and forgive, restore the union, get some counseling, and do what you need to do? People don't think about these things when it comes to relationships. This is why everybody's single. This is why you ask the average woman, you married? Nope. You ask the average dude, you have a wife? No, I'm single. I'm enjoying my single life. That's cap. You're single for a reason. It's because nobody is focusing on the empowerment of the unit. And it's because you keep listening to guys like him that have no successful relationships. So anything that comes from his mouth in terms of advice for relationships is bullshit. You understand? Because he don't have the success. He's not speaking with conviction because he's not living it. You understand? If you want to learn about basketball, have a conversation with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, because they had the success. You understand? If you want success with football, you got to talk to the greats. You got to talk to people that are doing it, not people that are not doing it, because they can't help you.
I would much rather pay $30,000 a month than $750 a month, because if I'm paying $30,000, it means I have the wherewithal. If a man is paying $325 a month, watch out. Watch out for a man paying $300. A flat tire send his ass straight to jail. You see a man paying $270 a month, his lights might get cut off the next month.
And now it's like he's talking down on the guys that are not making a lot of money and they're struggling. I mean, what's the point of doing that? You know, you have a lot of guys that may not be making a lot of money and that's all they could afford. But why put them down as if though they ain't nothing? See, this is what I mean, man. And again, if you're a brother and you're on child support, you got to understand you put yourself in a certain place. The type of woman you chose to sleep with is giving you the results that you have in your life right now. Don't get mad at me for speaking the truth. You slept with her. When you were sleeping with her, you weren't thinking about child support, right? You were thinking about that cooch. You were thinking about getting some head. You weren't thinking about child support because you didn't think that she would put you on child support. But were you there for your kids? Or you just wanted to smash and dash, shorty got pregnant and decided to put you on child support because she realized you left her. And this would be a case with a lot of you brothers. You go out there, you sleep with women, and then she turn up saying she's pregnant. You didn't want her to get pregnant, but it's her body, her choice. So she continued to go through with the pregnancy. You're like, look, I don't want no baby. She's like, well, you left me. I'm keeping the baby, and I'm putting you on child support. Now you pissed off. Can't get mad. That's something you decided to do. You wanted to get with her. Now you got to pay the piper.
Travis will be all right paying $30,000. It sounds crazy to us. It does. But I ain't worried about Travis's $30,000. In the prenup, so says like he will be able to keep all of his millions. It's amazing. It's just an amazing opportunity for this man.
No, it's not. It's an amazing opportunity for an attorney because the attorney is getting the come up off of Travis. Failure. The best thing is for Travis not to even deal with the woman and don't even have no kid by her at all. Just keep her on the side somewhere. You know what I mean? Because she's the playgirl. It's interesting how Travis going and do all of this great stuff for her, but yet all those other guys that she was messing with, they didn't have to do none of that stuff. That's the thing about you brothers that you have to understand about women sometimes, man. It's like when she's going through her HOE phase, she'll
join Planet Fitness now for $1 down and pay nothing until January 17th. Ends December 30th.
but did a damn thing for her. But with you, once she's ready to change her ways, now all of a sudden now the premium price is higher. Now you got to do all of this extra stuff and jump through hurdles in order for this woman to treat you a certain way.
I'm
and
still
it's a
alive?
bad deal. It don't make no sense. You got to do all this stuff for her to feel love. You got to tell her every morning that you love her. I don't got no time for that, fam. You shouldn't have to keep telling a woman you love her in order for her to understand that. Your actions should speak louder than your words in terms of what you're doing. If your man is providing for the kids, providing for the house, paying them bills, he loves you. Doesn't matter what he's telling you. But a pure